Hello, my name is Ojo Samuel Adebayo and you are watching Concept on TV. Here we are at Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, Kaduna State, having an art exhibition on a title 16 Strokes. The idea of these 16 Strokes came about with 16 different artists coming together to show their styles and techniques to portray their individuality and personality. Stay tuned, you are watching Concept on TV.
Hello, my name is Shego Victor Owolabi, and this is the 16 Strokes art exhibition. I'm one of the exhibiting artists. So these are my works here, and most of these works you see here are inspired by my life experience and encounters. Like the one we have here. This one here, the work, as you can see, there are three pairs of shoes there. And then there's one standing in front of the other two. So this work is about leadership. It's about leadership, and the idea is that every star came out of the crowd, and for you to be a good leader, you first have to be a follower. And then this work right here, I titled it Resurrection. So as you can see in the composition, there's a dead man here coming back to life who has been dead for a very long time. So that's what the work is all about.
Hello, good day. I'm Ahmadu by name, and I'm a final year student of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, here in Fine Arts. And I'm part of the exhibiting artists with the theme 16 Stroke. And this is my space with different collections of works because I specialize in painting. You can see the paintings I have here are of different types. We have the portraitures, we have the landscapes, we have the still life, and I will be talking about just a work that is part of my individual vision. And the individual vision, it's a work that comprises of using the black and white color with a little touch of a lighter color that's outside the black and white. Just like the painting I have there. That painting, it's a painting of the combination of two colors, black and white, that created a gray feel on the color, then a touch of green that is introduced there. And the title of the work is My Mom. Thank you.
My name is Abba Linus. I'm a visual artist. I'm part of the 16 Strokes, and here is my exhibition stand. And I draw my inspiration from the use of line as an element of art. So I use it to create philosophy in art about the society and the environment and the things I interact with. The title of this work is Masquerade Dance, and the philosophy of the work is an abstraction of a masquerade dance from Benue. In my tribe we call it Okumu, and so there is this festival when people come together to celebrate in the Igede culture. So what I did is to abstract it into the use of lines as a way of expressing and exploring in art. So thank you.
Good afternoon everyone. My name is Simon Obeka and I'm an exhibiting artist of the 16 Strokes. I am mostly inspired I draw my inspiration from beauty. I love to paint beauty, whatever is beautiful. And I get inspiration and ideas from my surrounding. I love to educate and talk about mostly issues that addresses our mental well-being and how we can move forward as an individual, as a country, and as a nation at large. This work is titled Restrain. It's a 4 by 6 feet charcoal and acrylic on canvas. The work addresses rape against the female gender in our society. It's something that has been bothering me or has been in my mind because throughout the lockdown, the news feed, be it on television, the social media, they keep saying that, or we keep reading news that so person was defied, so person was raped, and I felt I needed to make a statement. I need to talk about this art. So, and there have been solutions here and there saying that the solutions are directed towards women. They shouldn't go to this area, they should dress like this, dress like that. But I think and feel that this solution should be towards men. Why not parents educate their sons and their children about not to rape, how to stop raping? Why are women always being looked at that they are the ones that are wrong? No part, no blame, it's on we the men. So the work seeks to, first of all, create exposure about this taboo that we don't talk about. Because in some culture and instances, it's a theme of shame. You bring shame to the family, so we don't talk about it. And what this causes on these victims, on this female, some of them end up killing themselves, some of them end up resulting to alcoholic addicts, some of them, it even leads to a change of sexual orientation. So this is my way of saying that I am against rape, and we should try to stop rape, talk about it, and be loving and kind to this female, because we are all humans. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ejiga Michael. I'm an exhibiting artist here among the 16 strokes, and then I got inspired by ladies that have hair, have much hair. Their hair gave me a lot of inspiration, and then I see that a lady with excess hair has a glory by nature. So that is where I got my inspiration from. You can see part of those works here. This is a work I titled The Banditry. I got to work on this based on what I've heard and read around the northern region here, especially in Kaduna State, Perenibari in particular. There's a lot of banditry activities going on there. It's everywhere, but there in particular, it is too obvious that they have made Perenibari community or local government their territory. And the most annoying thing is that youth are majorly used in this whole terrorism. So looking at this, the two bandits here and the victim, especially the two bandits, they are youth. They are youth. So this work is to tell our youth, to speak to the youth, to change their mind towards this odd doing, especially in the northern part, Kaduna in particular. Thank you.
My name is Ibrahim Hussein Arigu, or my student guys call me Arix. I'm among the 16 stores exhibition guys. I'm inspired by using different techniques of material, which are like gun pen and rope to render some of my works that you are seeing. Most especially like a pin to do portraiture, Miss Media, this hair to render this woman planting this very on my head. This is one of my work titled Fulani Dancer. I executed the work in expressionism, Fulani Dancer. As you can see, the movement of dancer on them, although they say every culture they have their own way of neck, but me, I wanted to take the Fulani as my medium to work on it. I use different kind of mediums to achieve this good. I use like sound, enamel colors and rope to render Fulani dancing.
Alright, good day. I'm Sayyidu Abdul Mumin Degri, well known as Abdul Big Art. I'm part of the U16 stroke, that is a final year graduating student, final department. What inspired me most to do my works is I'm inspired by nature. Nature, this is where I got my inspirations from. Well, as you can see, amongst all my works here, this is my favorite piece that I love most. And you can see 3 lamps, which consist of 3 colors: red, yellow and blue. These are 3 primary colors, 3 lamps, with a secondary background of green, which is a secondary background, which is a secondary color. Yeah, so this is the color that I love most, because I try to portray something that has to do with the basics of colors, which are the 3 primary colors from the color wheel.
Hello everyone, I'm Adibayo Benzolu Ashiron, aka Diligent Artist. I'm an artist, I'm an art explorer, often pursue serious study, focus on life in my city. I got my inspiration from things that happen around me, and I do speed painting, I do abstract painting, exploration, experimental paintings, and some installation art. So I draw my inspiration from life in my city. One of the 16 Stroke guys, and we are this ongoing exhibition. Yeah, this is one of my conceptual piece I titled No Comfort, No Rest, Confusion Everywhere. As you can see from the work, you can see there are a lot of activities, you can't even know where to start from. That is, it shows the state. This is a direct response of the state we are now, like the entire world. Everything is just being so much, there's so much confusion everywhere. You can't even say exactly what the world is, where the world is going, because there are a lot of calamities and everything happening all around us. So this work, you can see there are a lot of things you can't even really understand what is going on. Maybe it's commotion, decadence of the present age. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Lucky Dodo. I'm part of the 16 Stroke guys. This is our final year exhibition. Yeah, I've been inspired by music because I am a guitarist. I play guitar, so most of my work I find myself painting either a musician or music instrument. Yeah, as a guitarist, I created a work which I use guitar as my subject. This is a high relief guitar on a board, which I use some of the musical sound wave and of course the musical symbols to speak about myself, because I entitled the work My Mirror. So as you can see from this side, this musical sound wave that flows from the body of the guitar to the background and is having a feel of perspective. It signifies, or it suggests how far the sound of the music goes. And of course, when you look at this part, you see another musical symbol which is suggesting the sound within. Thank you.
I'm by name Usman Jamilu. from Fine Art Department. I'm also a participant of the 16 Strokes Graduating Student 2021. Yeah, as you can see, these are my artworks, though I'm being inspired by the Arabic calligraphy, as you can see it over there. Yeah, this is one of my favorite works. I titled it The Unseen Beauty Behind the Woman. Though women are so special, favorable, and beautiful as well. So I use the red color to express the beauty of a woman. Hello everyone, my name is Eka Obong. I'm one of the 16 stroke artists. Yeah, I'm being inspired by fashion, bringing fashion, merging fashion into art. This work is titled Togetherness and Love, which imbibe like a mixture of Ankara and some of the what they call mixed media, where you see symbol of love, which is what affects my life. I'm a fashion designer, also an artist. When I merge two stuff that I do together to make people know what is inside of me, and I pass my message through using this medium of fashion and art to give the world my message.
My name is Ahmadu Bello. I'm a visual artist, a painter to be precise. I'm one of the artists that are exhibiting on the ongoing exhibition titled 16 Strokes. I'm an artist that work with conventional and non-conventional materials, and I depict or highlight or get my concept with what is going on within the surroundings, my surroundings, the activities, the happiness that are going on within my surroundings. With this work, I titled it the Ants Food for Storage. I titled that work with relating or trying to highlight the well-being of ants are living in the society. Before the rainy season, they will carry food and take it for storage before the rain started, and which I try to relate it to our country at large, where we should make hay while the sun shines. We to make use of our resources within us before we run out of it. And so also, it's not only that work I work with conventional materials like acrylic oil too. If you look at the work over there, I make use of the one with the dove. I make use of acrylic and a marker to depict my work, and using black mostly on that work is subjective and is symbolic in nature, where I try to show who I am as an African, black Africans, as they used to call us. So I try to make use of black to be symbolic, to be dominant in my work, so that people will really know that I'm from certain set of country, that is Nigeria to be precise. And looking at the work with the dove, that is she's praying for the inconvenience that is happening in the country at large, where I make use of the round, the spear, orange behind her to create an emphasis on her head. So much of my work like that, and many of my work, you can take a look at them, a mixture of conventional and non-conventional.
My name is Manuel Flemo Adi. I'm final year student of Ahmadu Bello University. I'm part of the final year exhibition, the 16 Stroke. Here are some of my works. I'm here to talk about my individual vision. This is my individual vision. I'm inspired on cubism and realism. Can you please introduce yourself to us, sir?
I'm Dunia Gambo. I'm a staff of this department. I teach art history and appreciation. So if I talk about works, you can understand where I'm coming from. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. And haven't you gone around this exhibition, and how do you feel, and how do you feel about the works?
Well, what I feel is there is hope. The students have done their part, and from what they have exhibited, We have not failed this country. We are doing our work and the students are making us proud. I'm hoping that the potentials that they are exhibiting here will be carried over and sustained. And then the true artists in them will manifest after they have left here. The reason why I say so usually is the fact that I always insist that under training, the art is controlled. And so the real artist in you manifests after you have left the controlled environment. And so we begin to see the true you as an artist. So I'm impressed so far, and I hope the artists will keep it up. The environment out there is very harsh. I'm sure you know that. You also know that when the economy is not vibrant, one of the things that suffers is art, because it's seen as luxury. It's not one of those things that if you don't have, you won't survive. Mentally, you might not survive. A lot of people don't know that it adds to mental health. But physically, you can do without it. And so, what I advise artists is to, as much as they do intellectual art, they should also do art for art's sake, art for survival. Don't go and say that you went to university. And so, this abstract work, if somebody says they don't understand, you say it's because you don't know anything. And so nobody buys your work. You must listen to people. While you want to do intellectual art in one aspect, you must also do art that people can relate to. I like the fact that I'm seeing plenty of portraits. People come to ask you to do portraits for them. Landscape. You see people buying pictures of landscapes that they don't know. So imagine that you can paint landscape of their area and they can enjoy it. They will buy it. A few people who know art will buy the abstract and intellectual art, but most people want to buy things that they can relate to. So you have to be realistic in the real world and stay faithful also. If you are making the money, then you can buy materials. Once in a while, you do your own intellectual art that speaks to you and the ideas that you have. So that's the way to survive. But for the artist, and do other creative things to be able to survive. The artist is always a creative. Do the kind of things I do. I do them for free, maybe because I'm earning salary. But now that jobs are difficult, some of you are into tailoring. I expect that your designs will be better than those that have no background in creativity. Some of you can go into furniture making. You create new designs of furniture that the roadside carpenter didn't think of, and you own the patents for it. It's unlimited. The ideas are there for you to survive. You print on t-shirts. Graphic artists might do graphic arts, but you can do paintings on t-shirts that speaks to people who want something unique. So there are all kinds of things that you can do to survive. So the sky is the limit. And invest your money in what you are doing. Even us as your teachers. I always brag that our libraries as individual is competing with the departmental library because of lack of funding. And if we had not been investing in what we're doing, we won't have as much books as we have. On the average, every year I ask myself, how many books have I bought? And how many books have I read to improve myself, to improve my knowledge? Education is not by certification. You learn every day. The day you think that you are finished learning, then you are also finished. You stop learning, then you are dead. You understand? It's technically, you are a dead person when you stop learning. That's why people who are proud and stop learning get somewhere and collapse. People come and pass them. It's a fact. So you have to humble yourself, listen to people, imbibe new ideas, learn from other people's experience, and you keep learning. That's how you survive in this world.